Troy, some people might be confused by the fact that you're black and you're a skinhead.
Well, first, I don't consider myself black. I'm an American, first and foremost. My background is mixed. Anyone who is born in this country is mixed. There should be no racial distinctions between white Americans, black Americans, Italian Americans.
In your skinhead group, are there blacks and whites together?
There's always been blacks and whites together. That's the way it's always been.
We're making a statement too, but we're more of a positive than a negative force.
What do you stand for?
I stand for a proud America, a united America. No more of this this racism stuff, because that's what's breaking us down. It isn't, you know, the society. It's this racism with people in general.
I mean, come on, if we have a war, we can have two separate armies, the black army, the white army, we're Americans.
The Russians are going to wipe us out. Forget about it.
So you're anti-communist?
Oh, of course, anti-communist.
You're patriotic?
Yes.
Okay.
You know, I don't try to, like, shock anybody. As a matter of fact, I wish people would just accept me for the way I am and just treat me like any other person.
How do your parents react?
Well, my parents, they like the way I look because at least I look clean cut and I don't, you know, and I have a good, clean lifestyle.
And the boots, you're all wearing the same kind of boots here?
It's traditional
Can we get a shot of those boots? Could you lift them up so we could see them? What are these?
Doc Martens.
They're English work boots.
They're steel-tipped, right?
Yeah,
some are,
some aren't.
Welcome back to People Are Talking. This morning we're talking with and about skinheads.
But we believe in the traditionalist way of skinhead. We follow the original ways. You know, we say the spirit of '69, which is the skinheads who like ska.
I enjoy the traditional skinhead music, which is ska and oi.
Ska and oi.
Okay, before, like, the Geraldo show, nobody ever knew really what a skinhead was. And then all the media comes out saying skinheads are neo-Nazis. So, of course, that's all they're going to know, and that's what they're going to believe. Okay. See, so it's up to people like us and television shows to be responsible to get the word out that, look, it's not like that. This is the way it is.
Well, that's why you're here, and that's why we're giving you a chance to do this and clarify some of this for them, too. Yes.
I saw you fellas on the Geraldo show, and, you know, you could see the difference between you and the other skinheads. But isn't your basic premise really that you're for the middle class? We're the ones that really are the oppressed, the middle class? We're paying for all of the social programs and...
Well, it's
Do you vote?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you Republicans?
No.
Not necessarily, no. I
Well,
mean,
I
voted for Dukakis.
You voted for Dukakis.
I voted for Bush. But no, let's get back to
Dukakis skinhead.
As far as that, see, there are...
Question out here, yes.
What is the purpose of the tattoos and what do they signify? The heads,
Tattoos
the
for me are
dragons?
a personal expression. I like the way they look. I think of it as an art form.
Does
I'm an
all
artist.
skinheads have tattoos?
That's why I have tattoos.
All my tattoos are basically my own drawings. This is like this tattoo right here.
You drew them on your own arm?
No,
I have them
designed.
You didn't draw them on your arm?
I drew them on paper and then he would make up a stencil. I have tattoos on my head, on my neck.
Do you think you'll be a skinhead all your life? When you're 70 years old in the old age home, you'll be sitting there with these tattoos that are now faded a bit, and you're going to be going, let me put my Doc Watson boots on. Well, certainly it doesn't seem to be like a very sexist sort of thing, because to some degree you downplay the sexual differences. Right. You know, you don't generally wear suggestive clothing or, you know, spend lots of time on makeup or on your hair. Does that appeal to you as well, Lynn? Lynn, does that appeal to you about this?
Well, yeah, basically. I mean, a lot of times for me...
What's a skinhead date? I mean, when you go out on a date, do you slam dance? Do you go someplace and just bump into each other?
No, we do what you do. We go to dinner.
Yeah, I think my girlfriend out to dinner. I think go to a nice dinner.
Hi, my name is Amar. I'm calling from Boston. And my question is, are they for drug-free America?
Are you against drugs?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and you were a heroin user at one time.
Yeah, but I'm against drugs. I saw what it did to myself. I've seen what crack's done to my family, my friends.
We believe drugs would be the downfall of this country if it's not stopped.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not in control of your mind, you know, and of yourself, then, you know, that's a problem.
Okay, I've got to take a break right here. American skinheads are young men and women, mostly from working-class backgrounds. They're united by patriotic pride in their country. They are united by their music. They are united by a sense of personal pride. American skinheads are patriots and believe in upholding the value which makes America unique in the world.
I'd like to state the real reason that, you know, me and Marcus and some of these people came here today. We really wanted to stress our organization that we've started, or I should say that Marcus has started.
Okay, the organization is, I'm running out of time.
And it's SHARP. It's Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice.
Basically, it's an organization to educate people about what we're about. because of the negative media and because of the one-sidedness. They never represented our side, so that's why we started this organization, Skinheads Against Racial Prejudice, because that's not what we believe in.
And we have talked a bit about that before. Troy, you have an organization as well?
My group, the National Skinhead Firm. I mean, we're basically for skins standing for other skinners, but we want to make it known. We are not the people you have to worry about. You look at the way we look, and you say, okay, these people are no good. But the people you have to worry about, your uncles, your children, they're the ones that are spreading racism, not us. I mean, there's a lot of us, but we're small. The people that you don't look at, the people, the suits and ties, those are the ones you have to watch out for.
There are problem people in every group. There are racists in doctors, there are racist lawyers, there are racist nurses, politicians, everything.
There is a band here called Agnostic Front that plays a music that's very popular with the skinheads. What is the music about? How is it different from other music?
Well, the thing is, the music, it's like, it's very powerful. It's got a lot of anger in it, you know?
What are you angry about?
Just what anyone else is angry about, you know? It's frustration in life, but you vent it through the music. Now, take, for instance, Troy. I've known him for a lot of years. And I know a lot of skinheads that are just music lovers, you know? They try not to mix the politics. Then you get someone like him, I don't even know if he's into music, but, you know, he's very much into politics.
But wait a second, you say the music is filled with a lot of anger. I mean, rock and roll has always been a music of protest or rebellion. Is there a special anger that is expressed in the skinhead music?
I think there's a special kind of anger that this fellow has over here. What he's doing is he's hiding behind a wall of hate. He's looking to an outside hate organization to give himself power because he feels impotent inside, and he's using races as scapegoats for his own impotence.
Okay, but some of your music also seems fairly down. The lyrics seem fairly negative from the lyrics that I read. Is there hope in the skinhead movement? There's a lot of hope?
It's not negative lyrics, it's just it's been looked upon the wrong way. It's pro-American lyrics talking about how we should have liberty and justice for all, you know. There should be no race.
Meaning we should live up to our ideals.
Right, we should live up to the American flag.
The American flag stands for freedom and justice. America is the melting pot. It stands for freedom and justice for every race.
Right. Thank you all for coming down here today, and certainly we live in a country that is not only a melting pot of cultures and ethnic backgrounds and races, but it's also a melting pot of ideas, and all of these groups have a right to disseminate their literature.